Okay, bit of an unusual video message today. Not makeup related, not beauty related. This is a human to human, just something that's on my heart and I want to do what I can to help message. So I hope you'll listen and I hope you'll share this message. So forgive me, I have some notes. I wanted to make sure that I got everything organized before I started the message. Here goes. I'm not a super influential person. I have some platform here on Instagram, but I know the power of this platform and I know how it works and I know the good that it can do. So I'd rather speak up and hedge my bets that at least one or more of you will share this message and it'll just find its way into the right hands. If you feel called to share this message, that you will. I really don't know anyone personally that I could call that lives in Maui, but I am an American and a single mom, and I live in the panhandle of Florida where we are constantly dancing with massive hurricanes and all kinds of natural disasters, tornado warnings, things like that. And we live under the threat of losing everything just like a lot of other people. Watching what's happening in Hawaii is just truly heartbreaking. Truly. There is heartbreak all over the world, but in this scenario, at least for me, it just really is not hard for me to imagine myself in that situation. It hits me as an American and as a mom and as an entrepreneur that could lose their business. These people really need our help. And I think sometimes we sit back and we just think, oh, the Red Cross will handle it or the National Guard will just come in, and we have things in place for these kinds of things. But, FEMA or whoever it is, some governing body is just going to swoop in and save the day. But honestly, I think that's just something that we say to keep ourselves feeling comfortable. The most effective forms, I think, of when people are in crisis is literally neighbor helping neighbor. Hey, I have a truck, and hey, I have a generator, and hey, I have some food for your kids, and hey, I've got some clean drinking water. And I think that is up to us to try to help and make these connections. It just got me to thinking, okay, well, what can I do? And I'm one person, I don't know anyone, and frankly, sending money through some unknown channel to an unknown resource where you have no knowledge at all of how that's getting spent, it can feel very defeating, and you just think to yourself, what kind of a difference can I really make? I want to share something that I actually have some very intimate knowledge on. This is very credible. I know these people and I know that they can help in this situation, and that makes me feel really good that I can share it. They're friends of mine. They're a handful of US veterans. They started a nonprofit called S2S, which stands for Shoulder to Shoulder. It's a humanitarian aid nonprofit that has capabilities of providing off-the-grid water systems, renewable technology using solar power, wind, also electric, but mainly solar power water systems to help provide clean water and generators to people in crisis. Originally, it was founded as a way of supporting people in Afghanistan and in Ukraine. When these veterans were deployed in those regions, they worked alongside the Afghan and Ukrainian people, and the native people in those lands would refer to the work that they were doing as shoulder to shoulder. They said it in their native language, but shoulder to shoulder, meaning we stand beside you, no one's left behind, we're with you every step. Here's what they do. Solar powered water systems, small to large, that crank out fresh drinking water using reverse osmosis. It's the cleanest, purest, highest tier technique for clean drinking water. It can take all that ocean water in Hawaii and turn it into clean drinking water usable with solar power. No more plastic bottles, single-use plastics dumped into the ocean. It's renewable clean water systems that can help a single household, a neighborhood, or an entire town. They have various sizes of these water systems that crank out water. It's less than a penny per gallon to create this water. Second, there's solar power generators that can provide power to the areas that have nothing. And these two resources, I think, are above all the most critical for the people in Maui at this moment. And literally, they have done all the work. There literally are volunteers ready for them to put these systems in the backs of their pickup trucks, which are in Texas and Iowa, and drive them to an Air Force base in Washington State. And they have, even the U.S. Air Force has agreed to do a humanitarian drop to the island. So logistically, they've got the way of getting them from the facilities to the base and then from the base to Hawaii. So all of that is kind of mapped out, but they just need the funds to be able to do this. They need donations. So I offered to do what I could do to make some noise about all this. So if you want to help in a real way, neighbor to neighbor, American to American, and you want to know where your money is going, and it's doing the right thing for the right reason to the right people, I would encourage you to comment the word donate in the caption below, and I will DM you all of the information. I'll link to the nonprofit website. There's all sorts of ways you can donate from the website. I'll also be posting some of this stuff in my stories with links to donate there. Their social media, I can get you all that information just in one DM. So just comment the word donate below and you'll be able to get the info. So even if you can't donate, let's say that you're not in a financial position to even donate $50. What you can do is share this message. That is a huge way for you to help. We want to tag all the celebrities we can tag. We want to tag Jason Momoa. We want to tag The Rock. We want to tag Tim Kennedy. We want to tag Jocko. We want to tag all the veterans that we can think of that are like high profile people. You can tag your congressman. You can tag your representative. You can tag your governor, your senator, so that somebody will get this. They've got everything from like thick portable plastic bags that have like big nozzles on them with screw caps on them so that people can go and fill their big water bags up and carry them back to their homes. The water system technology ranges from like a Pelican suitcase size water with a fold out solar panel that powers it. You could put it in your basement and it could do a single household. They have ones that look like giant container ships for like a whole town to have clean water. So every penny counts. I'll leave you with this. It's a tax write-off, guys. What if this happened to you? What if it happened to your family and your home and your kids? And I'm sure you would want someone to step in and help you. And I guess I'm just in a position where I know about this and I want it to get to the right people. So hopefully this will get shared. Like I said, just tag as many people as you can. Share this message to your stories. Every share counts. And I know that also like a lot of money has already been raised on this platform. And I'm curious like where that money is being spent. So if they've got money, maybe there's a chance that this message will get into the people that have already raised a lot of money, and we can have one nonprofit helping another nonprofit and say, hey, we've got the cash and we've got the resources actually to fund something. So rather than doing giant drops of cases of water that is just plastic going into the ocean, we could give them something that is solar powered, renewable, it's endless, an endless supply of clean drinking water. Same thing with the power generators. I would just love to see this happen if it could happen. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. And I hope you guys will consider donating. I'm going to be donating too. So, all right, take care.